Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Herm's House Podcast. I am your host, Herm. How you doing? And this is my wonderful, beautiful co-host and wife, Christine.
Hello.
And today's episode is brought to you by Anchor Financial Solutions Group. Get a financial professional on your side to help protect your family's wealth, lifestyle, and dreams for the future. How are you doing today, babe?
Doing good.
That's a nice shirt. Look at you. We
I know,
matching.
isn't that so cute?
Oh,
You did
matchy
such a good
match.
job.
Yeah,
I love it.
I do
I
too.
think I didn't really know the importance of actually having a financial advisor.
Right.
Like, I always thought financial advisors just for like rich people,
100%.
right? You're like, no, I don't make enough money to have
Yeah.
someone help me with that. Wrong.
Yeah, it turns out financial advisor doesn't mean rich people advisor. It means finances,
It means if you make
just
money,
money.
if you have bills, if there's things to pay,
Yep.
if you want a future with some kind of money involved in it, if
Yep.
anything that has to do with money in your life and management, it's definitely a good idea to at least get or talk to a financial advisor that can kind of just guide you on maybe some things you don't know, or we talk about like how you were raised, so you're doing it like you only know how to do it that the people who taught you how to do it, unless you've done research
Which is
yourself.
generally your parents.
Right.
That's
But I think
mainly.
it is a really good idea just to talk to somebody
Well, I'll
about
tell
where
you,
you're
at least
going.
for me beforehand, the biggest reason, like how you said it, the way we were raised and stuff, but it's one of those things to where if you say like, oh, I'm going to go talk to a financial advisor in our community, be like, oh, wow, look at you. You're so fancy. You're going to go
Hmm.
talk to a finance. And it's like planning for our futures. That's not a thing. Like, even now, us looking and being like, well, we got to put money into 401k and, you know, all these things for when we're 60, which is still a long ways away. It's like, ugh, I got to pay all this money to this account that I'm not going to see for 20 something years. And it's annoying. It's like, wait, all this money that we're building up is going to be available to us when we're not able to work anymore,
Hmm.
which is the whole
Or
purpose.
when we don't want to work anymore, like that's the
Correct.
other thing you can plan to say, okay, when can I retire? When do I have enough money to retire? And
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that people don't think about is what happens to my family if I no longer bring in the income that I bring in
Right.
daily, right? So I think it's just a lot of things that people don't really think about. Like you think about your future and like, I want to do this in my future,
Right.
but you really don't have a plan to get there. This kind of just helps you see the plan in motion, right? You actually have an idea of the path to take to get there. So,
Yeah, and I'll tell you, especially like obviously we grew up, quote unquote, as military members. You know, we were veterans. We get into such bad habits of spending, and in reality, you look back at it. Um, at least when I was active duty and single and no kids and all that stuff. I mean, I've had Noah my entire time that I was in the military, but you know what I'm saying. Um, it was it was more than enough money to live off of. We were just taught so many bad habits as children in our community. And it was like, because I guess maybe because we went with so little growing up, that when you have a little bit of money, you just kind of want to start to flaunt it a little bit and be like, oh, yeah, I can get that and I can get that. And then you look back and you're like, I didn't save a dime. I didn't save
mm-hmm,
anything.
mm-hmm,
And it's so stressful. It's such a stressful situation that people just deal with.
mm-hmm.
They're just like, I'll just keep working and I'll just keep working and I'll just keep working. And it's like, start now. And then that way you finally will reach a point where you don't have to keep working anymore and let somebody else who has education and certifications and licenses and all that other stuff take care of your stuff. A lot of people think, how you said, you know, it's for rich people, or it costs too much and it's, you know, this and that. It's like, well, how much does it cost? Well, it's generally, whenever you're putting money in, it's a percentage of your earnings of what you put in. It's not necessarily like, you know, they're not, some people out there do charge flat rates and fees and all that kind of stuff. It's a
It
totally different
just
story,
depends
but
on who you talk to. And
right.
but the bottom line, as much as it costs, is like pay a little bit now as an investment
To
because,
yourself.
yeah, to yourself, because then you have the guidance for the future, right? I think to pay an expert to do that,
Yeah.
It's just, it takes a lot of stress
And we pay
out of
experts
your
for
life.
everything else.
Hmm.
You don't do your own dental work.
Yeah.
You don't go to the doctor. I mean, you go to the doctor. You break your arm, you're not just like, I got this, boys. I'm gonna reset it myself. Now, mind you, I know there are those folks out there. They're like, I do. Yeah, 1 in a million. You dislocate your own shoulder. I'm gonna pop my own back in also, if that's me. But I'm still probably gonna go to the doctor and be like, hey, can you take this out? Because that hurt.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and then too, it's like investing and things like that. These people can help you, right? These experts can help you in that. I know when I started looking into investing, things like, I don't understand that. Why am I going to do that?
Yeah.
Why am I going to waste my money in that?
Because
But
it's a
it's,
waste in your mind.
yeah, in my mind, what what I see or what I was taught in the environment that I was in. But it was like, no, this is different. There's other ways to invest. There's other ways to save money. If you have kids, there's ways to save and prepare for them. So, like, even as they're young, it's better to get it in sooner while they're young because it's cheaper, right? So there's so many just different things and so many options out there that you could talk to a financial advisor about that you didn't even think about. They just ask really good questions to really make you think like, oh, I'm really not prepared
Right.
for life. So,
Just looking at how much you spend right now, how much things are going to cost whenever you are about to retire. Like if you think about it, go back 25, 30 years from now to the year 1995.
mhm,
Like, wow, that's crazy. Um, the fact that gas wasn't $3, $4 a gallon, $5, depending on what state you live in. Houses weren't three, four, five, $600,000 for the normal single family home. They were making much less, but I highly doubt, and that's actually statistically proven, we aren't making the same. Like our pay did not go up the same way that the inflation did, nor will it ever. And this is something that people have to try to pay attention to. I think people are just scared to look that far into the future.
or even look inside themselves to
Oh, yeah,
say,
spending habits, and
yeah, like, oh, wait,
nobody
it's
likes to be
me.
told they're doing wrong.
I'm the one doing it. Let me fix it. So,
What's the song?
it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll taste swizzle.
Um, which, it is sometimes, and that's okay. But that's okay. Like, the biggest thing is like we weren't taught those skills or those things. We think we were. We think we're given the information needed,
Right.
but you don't realize it that you weren't until you actually talk to somebody.
Well, that's the thing, because I have talked to other people about like family members and stuff like that, and I tell them, you should go and talk to a financial advisor or somebody, or even try to refer them to Anchor, or whoever. Just talk to, just sit down and talk to them. They're like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna. They're coming upon a large sum of money, and it's like you definitely need to talk to somebody. It's like, for what? I'm good. I'm like, you've never in your life had anything like this, and you're going to base your current knowledge on, again, you don't have a ton to show. When you get a bunch, you're just gonna be like, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, and it's going to work out, and it's going to be
Hmm.
great, rather than saying, let me go talk to somebody who's really good at this.
Yeah, but
And
that's not the only time, not when you just get a large sum of money. It's
right,
if you have a family, period. Like you need to know the best ways to manage money.
can be
It
completely single.
You could, even if you think you have it all together, like your money's good, you're fine, you may still not know what something you're doing or within your plan that is wrong or is going to be bad for you in the long run. It's
Not
always
so
just
much
good.
wrong.
It might be wrong.
Right, but I'm just
It
saying how
might
you
be
said it.
wrong.
You said it might not be good for you in the long run, because there are things that,
There's different options. Like I'm saying, when you look at it, it's either there's something you're doing that you think you're right in it, but
yeah,
it's actually wrong,
right,
or there's something in it that you're doing that is not going to help you out in the long run or is not beneficial for you in the long run. There's just so many different things within finance and financial management, especially like it's not just family, it's single people, it's everybody.
yeah,
Again, if you make money, you manage money, you
yeah,
deal with money, you have bills to pay, you have people to take care of, you need to talk to a financial advisor,
yeah,
period.
yeah, absolutely,
But yeah, and I didn't plan on going into this whole
yeah, yeah.
rant about, but I just think it's really
It's
important,
just super
and
important.
I think Anchor has some great advisors there, and they're currently taking it clients, which is crazy. Like, get in there. see someone, talk to somebody, and be able to like know and get your plan, and they'll guide you along the way. It's great.
Right. And always the phone call is free. So
Hmm.
the email, the whatever it is, like you talk to people and um it's just it's only gonna help yourself. It's gonna help you.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
jump on it. Um I mentioned 1995 was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
31 years ago now, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, gross. With that said, that's part of our like childhood. MTV just died. Like it's
So is
dead
that
dead.
what happened? Like I saw someone post, and it was like it's a sad day, and it showed like Beavis and Butthead sad.
Yeah.
It showed Carson Daly sad. It showed like it was like a couple of the shows, and they were all sad, and I was like, "What's happening?" But then I was thinking I was at work, so I didn't really get to look into it.
So they still do because we'll watch like Landman or something, and it'll say like MTV and their Moon Man, how they have like their little statue or whatever.
Sure.
The company itself as an organization still is producing and doing stuff like that. But as far as it being a music channel, which literally MTV was music TV,
Hmm.
they're not doing anymore. They used to still have
Like
um,
like a channel,
yeah, channels like back in the day when we were young. TRL, you said Carson Daly.
but that was on MTV.
That was MTV. Like that was
Well, that's what I'm
literally,
saying. It's
yeah,
like Disney Channel or
correct.
Nickelodeon.
Hmm.
Those are like the station was MTV. That channel, that specific channel was
Correct.
all MTV.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like as far as like a big part of our childhood that we grew up with is completely gone now. It's Toys R
So
Us.
just that channel, but they're still making things.
Uh, not directly. No, not like not like producing a TRL show that's going to be on their channel. Like
No,
they
I'm
are
saying the
still
channel's gone.
yes, but what I'm getting at is sure they are still making stuff, but that's just the financial side of it. It's not.
Well, that's what
They're
I'm saying. The channel is gone.
yeah,
Yeah, that's all. You keep going off on like the channel is no longer a thing.
correct.
Yeah.
You're the one that said, but they're still making things. Like
Right. They are still the
that's irrelevant.
company is not gone.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. That's not the part that we care about. It's like to say the CEO of Disney still has a job, but Disney's gone. Who cares? What cares about that? Disney's gone. Like, what do you mean? That's the part we want. Are you waiting for that?
Hmm.
Okay.
I don't think it's picking it up.
Oh well. Apple and bananas. No, but I'm just getting at the fact that it was seriously like I remember like how I do Sports Center right now. I'll just turn it on for the background noise and
Yeah,
every
yeah.
once in a while I'll watch it and whatever. But MTV
Yeah, you
back
turn
in
it
the
on for the
day,
music videos.
you play music videos.
Hmm.
Every once in a while, you obviously get your commercials and all that stuff, but then music videos.
Hmm.
Music videos for me, like, it's kind of weird that they're still a thing. Like artists still spend money
To make music
to make
videos.
music videos. When for us, it's what I just made a little playlist for my birthday. They asked for actual music videos. We were gonna put it up on the screen, and I was like, wait, how do you search for like on YouTube or what are we doing? And they're like, no, Apple has them. Oh, so I just found out I'm old, and that that Apple still has music videos that you just you know search. And I was going to call it Google. I was going to use Google as a verb for search in the search bar. I was going to say you just Google it and it'll get no. It's search it. The word is
I
search.
think that is a word in the like I think it's a dictionary
It's a
word
verb.
now. It's a verb, and you
Yeah,
can say that.
yeah.
You're not technically Googling
Yeah,
on
it's like
Google, but I think if you say you Google something,
it's like
it also
Band
is like the
Aid,
same word as search for something.
Q-tip, brand name versus generic. No, yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
was like, where are you going with
yeah. You're
this? That
just
doesn't make
googling
any
it.
sense.
Like it's another word for that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but found turns out, guys, there's a lot. There's quite a bit
Well, and
of
that was
these
like
videos.
I used to watch a lot of MTV,
Mm-hmm.
mostly music videos. Like I'd put it on in the morning while I was getting ready for school,
Mm-hmm.
or just have it on. And there was like a lot of those things, like when I was, because I did tech in middle school
Yeah,
and high school, which is like you learn how to do editing, you learn how to work all this, the behind the scenes of like performing arts and all that stuff. Basically, everything I need to do for a podcast, which
yeah,
is what I was like very confident in doing a podcast because of those classes that I went through. Um, but we'd have to come up with our own like videos and all things that we were doing. So we did music videos, we did MTV Cribs, we did that show Next. I don't remember if you know, like, so it was a dating
Oh,
show.
the dating. What a trashy show. I
Yeah,
just thought about, golly, they
yeah,
get
yeah.
off the bus and they're like,
So,
next. I'm like,
yeah, like the basis of that for those who haven't seen it is
freaking
it's a dating
hell.
show and someone like The Bachelor, right? The guy that's gonna get to see, they get like three girls, four girls, and they keep them on the tour bus, right? They have a tour bus that these girls are sitting in. So the girls get to watch what's happening with the dates and everything. So the guy is out there standing there waiting for the girl to come off the tour bus. So she comes off the tour bus, and if he's like, okay, she's good, like let's complete like finish this date. Or if she comes off the bus, it's not her type, or he's just like she's ugly, or he'd be like, next. Like didn't even get a chance to talk to her.
She
Like
didn't say a word.
just look at her and be like, next. And they would go on to the next girl. Then the next girl would come out, the same thing. And then at any point, like they can start their date, and at any point they're like, ew, or like gross out,
Red
whatever they would
flag.
say. Yeah, they'll be like, next.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that too. Cribs. What was another
What a
one?
terrible show Next was.
Cribs was cool. I like Cribs because you get to see inside celebrity houses.
And I didn't do any research. I just heard somebody say that a lot of those houses were just rented houses. Like none of them were
They were
actually
not their actual
theirs.
house.
They
Yeah,
weren't their
so
actual house.
it was still cool getting to like
Super cool.
see
Get
the
to see super
tours and stuff.
luxury. But that was the show before.
The one where they used to go through the rooms. Room Raiders, Room Raiders.
The like
So,
you get to
like it
see
was another
a
dating
dating
show,
show.
right? So you're dating this person, and then you and your friends get to go raid their room and just like go through their bedroom.
Are you already dating the person, or you? It is a
No,
person
you're
that you're
already
potentially going to
dating. I
date.
think you're already dating the person.
Ain't you already been in their room if you're already
No, you're
dating?
not dating, or maybe you're gonna date. Oh, I think it is you're gonna date. Okay, yeah, that's what it is.
But
So
there's like no
it's
pictures.
no, there's no pictures of the person. And say like three guys again, and they're watching everything happen on the screen. Now the
Yeah,
girl goes and raids his room
yeah.
to see like which one she wants to go on a date with based on what she rated in their
Boy, you
room.
better wash the sheets.
Yeah, well, they don't warn them. They just go like kidnap them, and then
You applied for the show.
well, so yeah, you might or or
You ain't
whatever,
just on
but
a random.
still, so like we would remake those different things using our tech equipment and all the editing and stuff. So that's funny. So that's yeah, that's sad. It's all going away.
It's
Although I
all
haven't watched MTV in
no,
a
it's true,
while.
but it's like when they said Toys R Us was gonna shut down. And it's like, well, Toys R Us. I used to walk by it past in the mall all the time, and we didn't go shopping at Toys R Us when I was growing up. Like if we did, it was once in a year, if ever. And once it was gone, you're like, oh man, they're taking that away. That sucks.
I miss it because I liked going like if to go get a birthday present for someone or a kid's birthday or
As an
whatever. It's like
adult,
all kid stuff, so perfect.
absolutely. Because then, if anything, that gives you too many choices.
And then they had Babies R Us, so then it was like all baby stuff. That was the best too. Now they don't have that.
They don't
So
even have that. You gotta go to a regular baby store, which I
yeah.
don't even know.
No, you just go to a regular store. Or everybody orders everything online now.
There's a secondhand baby store here in town. Next time somebody gets a baby, I'm telling you right now, we're going right there.
Yeah.
I saw some of that, like the bassinet stuff. I got Gordy some clothes from there because it goes all the way up to like, I'll say 6 or 7 years old, maybe 8
Mm-hmm.
for the clothes and stuff. Not many toys, but a lot of baby toys. And yeah, absolutely. Next time somebody, hey, just that, you're going to get some secondhand stuff. Just letting you know.
Good secondhand stuff.
Oh, good stuff. They were talking about, I mentioned them before. I listened to the Bobby Bone show, and the main host is about to have a child with his wife, his first child. He's in his 40s, and this is his first child. And he is so upset, and I am 100% on this train of this huge money grab from these clothes companies and baby companies. And you're making something that is guaranteed only going to be used for 6 weeks, but you're charging full price. You are charging $30, $40 for a little set of onesies. How many times did Gordy wear that onesie that I bought him? That little the Texas Rangers set. I bought him a set of 3 little onesies. Probably spent $45 on that thing. Bought it online. Of course, you buy it off the MLB shop because I'm dumb and I'm always support all my teams and spend all my money with them. But anyways, it legitimately probably wore them 10 times total combined, and then they didn't fit him anymore because he grew a centimeter and a half in height and weight. And now you're just like, all right, well, time to go donate all these clothes and shoes and socks and the bassinet. How long does it sit in it? A year, maybe. You
Mm-hmm.
spend $300-400 for a bassinet. Mind you, I know that there's cheaper ones, obviously, but to get a decent quality one to where it's not just all rinky dink and weird, you can spend a little bit of money on it.
Mm-hmm.
Gordy, he didn't spend any time in that thing because of you.
No, because of you.
Because of you
You were the
inviting him
oh,
into, inviting him into.
you just opened up a wound. Not even a wound. You just like way opened up something that I we were arguing about recently.
Uh-uh.
Gordy's staying in the bed.
Yeah,
It's your fault.
bro, he's 13.
It's your fault.
He's
Gordy's
13.
6. Gordy's 6 for people who are just now starting listening. Gordy's 6. They're 6-year-old.
Yep,
And
essentially 13.
you were the one who first brought him in the bed.
When he was like 6 weeks old.
Yeah, you did. I
Hold
was
on.
planning on doing that. I would feed him and I'd put him right back in his little crib or
Yeah.
put him to the side. You're the one.
No,
You're the one that
it's not true.
started all of this.
I let him
You
stay.
are the one
'Cause you
who
used to-
started all of
You
this.
used to.
You blamed it all on me last week that I'm the one that he's still in our bed and blah,
You
blah.
let him.
You started it. This
No.
whole time,
The whole
time, we were just harping on me about Gordy in our bed and
Really
it's
harping.
my fault and blah, blah. It's you. You're the problem. You.
You can't blame me
You.
for what I
You started
did.
it because I was trying to start the habit early of him going back into his crib, going back into his little bassinet thing.
Yeah.
You brought him into the bed.
Nah.
Yeah.
You
did. No, you did. And you have the face of I'm right now if you're watching it.
No.
And you know it and
Not
everybody else
true.
knows it because they've been watching it for the however many months we've been doing it now.
11.
They know right now it is your fault.
It's not true. The only reason he went into the bed to begin with was for what?
Regardless of why he was in bed.
No,
You
answer
put
the
him in the
question.
bed.
No, answer the
You
question.
put him
Answer
in the
the
bed.
question.
But you put him in the bed.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the
Yeah,
truth.
bull crap.
You can't.
You were the one that brought him into bed because you were
We fought for like
breastfeeding.
3 days of this whole
And
situation.
how many times?
3 days, and it's your fault.
No.
You put
See,
this all on me. You were saying that it was me.
How are you?
I'm the one letting him in our bed. You know, it's you. It's all you.
How are you basing
you.
what happened when he was 3 weeks old?
Because we could have started it then, where he was in his bed.
But we did. Remember when after
You put him in
No.
our bed, and then you stopped taking him out of it.
I stopped taking him out. Listen to what you said.
You started.
We eventually, when we moved from the house that he was kind of growing up in, as our first rental house after he was born. We lived there for a year, and then after we moved to the bigger house in El Paso, we got him that little race car bed or whatever that we put at the edge of our bed because he didn't want to sleep in his own room. So it's like, okay, well, at least, yeah, you can sleep in our room, but it's kind of like a bigger bassinet. You have that bed. And every time he would jump in and just kind of crawl into our bed still. The thing that I'm saying is, yes, that happened when he was 3, 6,
In his
9
developmental ages.
months. He's still developmental. That is 100%.
Early
This is still
developmental.
formative. 6 years old is still very formative.
Now you just expect him to get kicked out. He's been with us, living with us his whole first 6 years, and now you're like, bye, buddy. I don't care. I don't care if you're crying. Get out of here. Blech. No, that's not how it works.
Oh, I think it is.
You're cutting him off cold turkey.
He's not a smoker. He's not an
turkey, you can cut
alcoholic.
off everybody else cold turkey on all you call it cold turkey whenever you cut something off.
Yeah. And yeah, he can.
And who's the one
He can go
dealing
sleep
with
in his
cold
room.
turkey addict? Me.
Yeah. No, you're the one that it affects because you allow those emotions to affect your emotions. And that's what hurts your feelings.
Again, so who is the one affected by it? Me.
Yeah, because when he's
And
crying.
you won't go and help put him back to bed or read him a story.
Oh, I will
any
put
of
him back
those
to bed
things.
every once in a while. Whenever he comes in and
Every
I kick
once
him
in a
out.
while.
But see what happened last night? What happened last night?
I don't know.
He knocked on the door and I said, it was like 3 a.m. I was like, go back to your room. And then you could just hear him, and then he like whines and pouts and he goes back to his room. I woke him up at 7, whatever, for school this morning. And I did the, instead of walking all the way upstairs, he has an Alexa in his room. And I just hop onto my app and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, all right, Dad. He wakes up. You can hear him. You can hear him wake up.
Mm-hmm.
He's in his room. He's in his bed. And he comes downstairs and he's like, yo, what's up? He's fine. He is going to throw his fit. And you know that. It's just that emotionally speaking, you tap into when you were a child and you remember whenever you were scared and how you were comforted by your parents or your dad, whoever it
And
was
now you won't let me
specifically.
comfort my child like that.
And you
You're
want the,
taking that away from
and
me.
I've even said like when Layla, she's 18 years old now, even though she's still probably the same size as she was when she was 4. She used to constantly go into my room and go into my bed, but she wouldn't even ask. She would just open the door, walk right in, move me, hop into like my little cave of belly and chest that she could fit into, and then just cover herself back up. And when I woke up to get ready for work that morning, she was already gone. She had at that point, she just needed a few minutes or maybe an hour or so of comfort. Okay, it's done later. And she walks out. She's going to be a heartless style of a girlfriend. I can just think of it right now. Like, I'm good. All right, see you later. And
Like you.
yeah, you're welcome. Um, God bless the boy. I've said it before. Um, Gordy, he has turned our room, and let's be fair, our bedroom is supposed to be like our sanctuary where it's just mine and yours, and that's our stuff, and that's just for us. Well, he's got to turn it into his own, and we'll go
He turns it into his own by going in there and watching TV.
and lay in our bed, and
You know what? I wonder if you get him a bigger TV in his room, he would just stay in his room.
you are out of your mind.
I'm just saying. We
The
should test
biggest
it.
TV that we have is in the loft
We
and in
should test
his
it.
room in the what do you call it?
No, I'm
The living
saying
room.
like even double the size he has now just to see.
I think just telling him, hey man, um, you have outstayed your welcome. You can't stay here anymore. And we do that to everybody. Like if you were have like if my little brother were to move into the house and he was just kind of being a bum and he wasn't working and he was just
Our
saying,
6-year-old, you
hold on,
can't compare a grown
hold on,
man to our
you let me make my point.
6-year-old.
Let me make my
It's all
point.
I it's not even
But you gotta let me
it the
make my
point
point.
is mute.
No, for for those of us that are new to this episode or to this show, she did say that point is mute. She knows very, very, very clearly that the word is moot, but she refuses because she thinks mute sounds better because mute means to quiet it. You're quiet. It's not accurate. Anyways, you would say, hey, man,
I
you've
wouldn't.
outstayed your welcome. You got to do something else. So at this point, you got to tell your kid, hey, bud, I don't want you hanging out in my room no more. I will concede if he is sick. Honestly, I don't know that I have a time frame on that one. He might be 11, 12. I think maybe when he starts getting pubic hair, I'd be like, nah, you're going to have to, you can't stay in our bed anymore. But before that, in time before that, I think it's like if he's sick, he's got a fever, and he, like, yeah, okay. At that point, sure. Other than that, sorry, bud. You have a bed, a nice bed, in a nice room, in a very safe community. Go to your room. You're fine. And you're the ghost hunter. Like, you haven't felt any kind of evil or
It has nothing to do with
I'm
ghosts.
just
It has
saying.
everything
If
to
you felt
do
some weird
with
stuff here, then I could get it.
comfort
Remember
and
the whole,
safety
yeah.
and you helping me and me being exhausted in the middle of the night and not wanting to take him back to his bed.
I sent him back to his bed last night and
Yeah,
the
but
night
the night
before.
before you welcomed him in.
No,
Mm,
at least not on purpose. Not coherently.
yeah, yeah.
Sleepingly. Because I didn't. You was in the bed. I'm like, why did you let him in? You're like, you let him in. I didn't let nobody in. Which probably was the case. I don't know. But at those times, especially every parent on this planet, we have rules. We have our morals, our values, and all that stuff. But sometimes when you get tired, or you're hungry and tired, or a combination of just a bunch of other things, you tend to loosen the reins on those things. And it isn't in the best interest of the child, but at the time, it works better for us because, gosh dang it, I'm tired. And when he walks in at 3 in the morning, and I had just gone to bed an hour before, I take that back. I just gone to sleep an hour before. I went to bed at 9. You can't sleep. I have multiple sleep issues. I've mentioned that several times. But when you go to sleep and you finally get to bed after 1:30 and he knocks at 3, you're just kind of like, dude, lay down. I don't care. Don't touch me. And you're exhausted. I get it. But for the most part, I will be more diligent about saying, get your booty back to bed, little boy,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not little no more. Even though he is little,
Mm.
I'll give you that. He is still little and he is still the baby. But as far as comforting and all that stuff, he is surrounded by comfort and love and hugs and kisses and all of the everything. So to say, you have to go sleep in your own bed, yeah, it's fine. Because that's what it is. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me no. He's not the most coddled child in this house.
Only because the other ones won't let me cuddle them anymore.
I'm not even talking about by you. I mean, yeah, no, he's by us, sure, but and I'm not saying coddled in a sense of like a bad way. I guess like if he falls asleep and you tell Mariano to come get his brother, like he's gonna walk down there and he's gonna carry him up to his room rather than be like, "Yo, get up, go to bed." It is still a comforting thing of like, okay, I got to get my brother, and he picks him up and he throws him over his shoulder because he's too big to be carrying like a baby anymore. You got a fireman's carry this dang kid up to his room. Layla, same way. He is very comforted in all angles. He gets a lot of times he gets what he wants in a lot of different scenarios where he's not supposed to, like the tablet or eating with the family or things like that. When we go to your parents' house, kind of free reign. Not 100%, but pretty close. I tell them, you're going to eat what we made. And then your mom's like, we have beans. Here's the bean burrito. I'm like, thought I made a pretty clear point.
Yeah,
But
but you haven't been a grandparent yet, so you don't know
yeah.
what that's gonna
And
be.
that's why I don't fight it. That's why they're not saying he doesn't have to eat, here's a bowl of candy.
Mm-hmm.
If that was the case, I'd be like, absolutely not. And we're not wasting food when we make food because most of it's going to be gone anyway, if not the
Well, and it
entire
was
thing.
leftovers anyway. It's not like she just batched up, like boiled and created some beans or whatever.
I
She
don't think she
just
knows how to
heated
do
them
that to
up.
begin with, but they were definitely out of a can. So
No, I think they were leftover beans. She just like put them in the hot and refried them.
you think that somebody cooked
Yeah,
those beans?
thought the might cook those beans.
Ah, oh, see, there you go. Yeah,
They were leftovers.
yeah. If that the might cooked them, then yeah, I do believe that they were made from a pot in actual beans. Right? Do you know how to make real beans?
I do. I know how to do a lot of cooking, and I just don't want to. I just don't want to.
It's just
So
that I
why
do.
should I show my hand? I actually made beans before.
Yeah. Remember you tried to make beans on the pressure cooker?
Yeah, F that pressure cooker.
That was a hard thing to get.
That's fine.
That was
They're like,
tough.
it's so great and easy.
But even Daniel was like my little brother. He he's single. He lives by himself. He's
Wow, just throws business out here. Just lonely and all this.
I'm just getting at nobody is there to cook for him like for us.
Wow.
We have somebody to cook for us. And I don't want to make that sound weird. My daughter is the one that she's our chef. And basically that's the way she pulls her weight around the house is like, I'll cook. I'm like, score. It means neither one of us has to do it. So he cooks and cleans and does all his stuff by himself. So he's proficient at doing those things. So he knows how to use the pressure cooker a lot better than you do because he uses it a lot more than you. When you bring it out once every 3 months and try to make beans and they burn,
No, I when we first
explode.
got it, I tried cooking with it a lot.
I
And every
remember that.
time I try to cook with it, the kids are like, "Yay, pizza!" And I'm like, "You mother!"
Well,
Like,
because that meant
this means I
the
was
food
gonna.
was probably going to be ruined,
I know.
and it wasn't going to come out the way you wanted it to, or even edible.
Yeah,
I remember you made a chicken and rice thing.
yeah. I was like, "Just do this," and I was following
You
directions, and
found
then
out, I mean,
it was done, and I'm like, "This chicken's still raw."
like pink,
Yeah,
like. And the
yeah.
thing is, I've never, I've known you to get impatient
Mm.
from time
Me?
to time,
Nah.
especially with like directions. And
No, I'm really good at directions.
I also know your son, who's kind of a like mother like son, and I'll give him a list. Be like, here, this needs to be done.
That's different. That's not giving
It's
directions.
like
That's
five.
giving tasks.
Sure.
And if you don't write them down for us, we're gonna forget.
What was in? It was in writing. It was a text message.
Oh. Well, that I don't know.
I
If it's
don't
in
know.
writing and I have it, like these are the things I have to do, then I know what I have to do. And if I didn't do it, it's because I got busy or lazy
There you go.
or overwhelmed
Or impatient.
or okay, there's a number of
A
things
number of
that could
things.
happen
That's what I'm
that
saying. I
doesn't make
think
me get a task done.
maybe, and I'm throwing this out there. Maybe you had the list of directions and you were doing the directions. Maybe you skip one, or maybe you
No.
hurried it a little bit.
No, not when I'm cooking.
And you're like 12 minutes, my butt. 8.
Nope, not when I'm cooking. That's why I was like, why didn't this thing work?
I guess. Well, one of us gonna have to do it. We only got about 8 months left of this subscription that we got going on with Layla. It's about to expire.
You're the stay-at-home dad, so I believe it's your job.
Uh,
Yeah, that falls on you, buddy.
are you genderizing me?
100%.
That is
Welcome to the real world.
atrocious.
Oh, that was another show on MTV.
No,
The
real
real
world.
world.
Speaking of MTV, speaking of the real world, remember MTV? You mentioned Beavis and Butthead, and all. Like I remember that and South Park. South Park is not MTV, but I know that that's the thing. And they were like the raunchy show before South Park existed.
hmm
But like with South Park, I was like, those shows are dumb.
I love how you're walking away from the conversation
I
of
just
you
wanted to
having to
mention
make
that.
dinner.
I was, I'm gonna make dinner. Whatever. I just tell Daniel to come over more often.
See it when I believe it.
You'll see it when you believe it.
I'll believe it when I see
So
it.
good at sayings. You know what?
I
I'll
am.
see it when I believe
I
it.
remember Selena gets so mad at me. She's like, "That's wrong.
That's wrong.
So
And
wrong.
those aren't the lyrics to that
It's
song.
right to me. It's right."
I got it. I understood what you meant. I intend on, hey, you know what would be cool? If someone was looking for some spokespeople, I'm more than happy to jump on and maybe test your products, and you can
Like, I'll make dinner every day for
every
you.
night. Yeah, send us those pre-portioned little meals.
Mm-hmm.
He just saw our neighbor. He was doing one of those. I don't remember which one it was, but they just come they give you a little recipe with seasonings, and you just throw it on there and ready to go. Meal for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all we would need.
Well, I mean, technically next year will be 4 because Mariano and Gordy, and then
Gordy don't ever eat. Although I say that, and then as soon as Layla's gone and we start doing that thing, he's going to be like, is there extra? Is there seconds?
mm-hmm.
So when the kids get to the point where they stop asking for Happy Meals, or Happy Meals just, I'm still hungry
Mm-hmm.
after a Happy Meal, and you're just like, but that costs more.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot more. I'll
Good
stop ordering
times.
off the kids' menu.
Good times.
That's what I was telling you. Here in about, let's say 3 years. No, 2 years. 2 years. Hopefully Mariano either goes to school or decides to join the military or works or something, right? He's gonna do something. But at that point, he'll be an 18-year-old out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
No longer my problem. You get out of here. Go somewhere else. Anyways, I'm not
Just like you're doing to Gordy right
I'm
now.
just yeah. But yeah, I'm telling him to go to his bed. Not to, at that point, we're only gonna have to pay for 3 meals instead of like 7 when everybody's here.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not weird. It's gonna be glorious. Can't wait.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all sad.
Yeah.
Why? Ugh.
You'll never understand.
Nope.
You're just a boy.
It's just a boy. Oh no, if I could be a boy. How's the song go?
If I were a boy.
If I were a boy. Oh, Beyonce. Yeah. It's true. Our emotions, for the most part, are very like and yours is very caring and loving and comforting. And mine are very go away.
Mm-hmm.
What? Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know that it has anything to do with the way I was raised. I don't know if my brothers are like that. I don't think my brothers are like that. We were all raised in the same household.
You were told to go away, so you're like, yeah, I'm gonna just tell
I
my
was the
kids
middle
that.
kid.
Go away.
Maybe that is it. I don't recall really being told go away. But then
Because
again,
you didn't, because they told you to go away and be like, and then and then and then.
I was very articulate. I did not end then.
I'm saying like, and then you said stuff, and then you'd say, and then it's another
Oh, I
story.
just didn't go
Like you
away.
do
I
now.
just kept going with my story.
Yes.
I don't do that now. I don't talk like that.
Mm.
I
You were trying not to say and then or anyways
No, I
or
was gonna say
continue on
because
with
I'm
your
a good
story.
storyteller. It ain't my fault. It's not my fault that
So
I can
you're a
tell
good
stories
storyteller?
better than most people.
Oh, you are a good storyteller. You're very detailed in your story. Sometimes I'm like, just get to the point.
I know, but I hate it whenever somebody's trying to tell my story, and I'm like, you left out 78 details that were very important to this, to
They
the,
weren't. Because
to
they
the.
weren't.
They were,
They weren't important. Just saying.
and they're funny, and you gotta make people laugh, and like, you know, you just you just skip that part entirely, and that's why I'm funnier than you.
Skip what part?
The good parts.
No, I skipped straight to the joke. You
Yeah,
have
but it's not even in a good way.
you have all the details
But it's not even in a good way.
that don't matter.
You're like, haha, and then you tell the joke wrong. I'm like, you're like, hey, close enough.
Still get laughs. I don't care.
I'll see it when I believe it.
Exactly.
That's why.
Actually, that makes sense too.
No.
Because sometimes, like, if you don't believe in it, you're not going to see it. But once you start believing it, then you see it.
Yeah.
That works too.
I
The
don't
way
think that.
I say them also works. Okay,
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's all a thing.
Sure. Whatever you say, bud. Anywho, what are your plans for the weekend? You gonna go get your nails did?
I do because I have a broken one.
Yeah. Hey, relax, killer.
No one can see it.
No one can see it.
Oh wait, well if they're watching, they
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
we
it.
have it. We do have it on YouTube and
You can
clips on
see my
Instagram and
broken nail.
all that stuff.
Looks naked. Oh,
Little, 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 little,
yeah,
little.
you gotta get my nails done, toes done.
It's playoff football. We got a date
Yeah,
tonight. We're gonna
yeah,
go
we
watch a movie
do.
about maids or something.
The housemaid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I will report back next week.
it's funny because downloaded the Audible for it like
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, and I was just leisurely listening to it. I get a book and I'll leisurely listen to it.
Something I've never done, like ever.
Yeah. So then our friends asked if we want to go see the movie, and I was like, yeah. And then that means I needed to listen to the book all day for 2 days, which was fine because I just
You
sat
did it
at
at
work
work.
doing my work and listening to the book.
Yeah.
So I finished it and we get to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just excited to go to the movies, do something.
I'm just there for the popcorn.
Yeah.
Love some movie popcorn.
Um, yeah, I don't know what else we have this weekend. I mean, I'm sure we have other stuff.
Well, we gotta.
Oh, I gotta go record more podcast with for Beautiful Sunday podcast. And if you haven't listened to it yet, go check it out. It's pretty cool. Get talk about some weird stuff. Our last episode was about the chupacabra.
That chupacabra.
And did you know that when do you think the stories of the chupacabra started? Like how long ago do you think?
I mean, if I had to guess, it would be the late '80s, early '90s.
Really? You
Well,
don't think it's like a legend? Like a
no, it was a. Are you implying that it should? You thought it was gonna be a lot later, but it was actually the '80s
it
or
was
'90s?
in 95
Yeah.
when the chupacabra
No.
first came around.
So it was a thing in the news, which I'm sure. No, I'm not gonna ruin your episode. Yes, I know
No,
things.
go for it, because I mean, I'll tell you whether you're right or wrong.
Yeah, it was a news that literally there was like goats being killed, and it looked like vampire-esque wounds, and they're like, "What is going on here?" And then somebody created this lore of it's the chupacabra because chupacabra
Okay,
actually means like goat sucker.
maybe. Well, I guess you'll have to go watch the episode to find
Go
out if
listen to
that's
the
true or
episode.
not,
You can watch it,
because
but they
there
don't
are some.
record, so it's going to be really hard to watch.
Well, you can go watch
Visual,
it. Like you can go to YouTube and listen to it on YouTube. We don't have like the video like
right?
this, but
Not visual,
right, but it's there.
audio.
You can listen to it on YouTube. There's a
Almost.
picture, like our little thumbnail for the episode will be on there. And if you go on to our podcast page, Selena animates us on Reels, so pretty funny.
I haven't seen that. That looks
Yeah,
wow.
it's
I got to
pretty
check that
funny.
out. Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna do that, and Sunday we're gonna go watch a bunch of football, and then back to work then
I think
next week.
Saturday needs to be dedicated after you're done with your recording or whatever. Um, Immediately back here, and we got to take down all our Christmas stuff. That needs to
Listen,
be.
I was gonna start doing it
I
today,
know.
and then it was like,
I know.
well, can we just move these over? And like, well, no, we can't because we
I
have to do
didn't
this,
say
and I'm
no.
like,
We
well, then we have to do
can't.
this, and then we have to do that, and then you just created a bunch of things that I need to do that I don't want to do, and all I wanted to do was put away a Christmas tree.
I created whatever. Anyways,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
the one.
whatever.
You don't.
Yeah, we need to. Well, because also our neighbors saw like that little attic space stuff that we have, and they're like, "You put your decorations in there?" I'm like, "No, but now." So I'm gonna open that up here.
Good luck going up
I
there.
know I'm gonna open it up
Have fun.
and check it out too. And I'm out of bug spray too. I gotta go buy
You're
some of
gonna
that.
release, and then all of your allergies. Oh, please don't.
I have a mask.
Please don't.
I have a mask.
No, the mask is not going to protect your skin and
Oh,
your
I don't care about
body.
that. I care about breathing.
Ugh.
I got a mask for the allergens and all that stuff. That just shows how often I deal with crap that I'm allergic to. That you're like, no, you can't go into the attic space. You're gonna get a rash. Yeah, because that's how it be like that sometimes.
All the time.
What can I say? You know, we're ready for the weekend. We're back into this regular swing of things: sports, school. Now you with work, and it keeps us as busy as possible. And people say it keeps you young. I feel like I'm getting older.
It's funny because my office mate is 22,
Yeah,
and when you start working with a 22-year-old, you feel old. Like old, old.
I don't know. I was working with a bunch of 18-year-old kids whenever I was recruiting, and I didn't feel this
Yes, you
old.
did.
I didn't feel this old. This old. Yes, I was
You're
old.
much too young to feel this damn old.
No, it's close enough.
Much too damned to feel this young, old.
Old. Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
Much too young to feel this damn old.
That's what I said.
That's not what you said.
What? Yes, I did. The first time around, that's what I said. And you're like, that's not right. So then I was like,
I don't believe
second
you.
guessing myself.
Yeah, you know what? Whenever I go back to edit this, and I'll edit you out, and
You'll forget.
I'll edit you out the part that you got it right. If you did get it right, and it'll
So
just be
if
the wrong part.
the episodes lately seemed jacked up or
Oh, here we
long,
go.
it's because Herm's editing them.
Well,
Because he's going to edit them his way and not the way that I showed him how to edit. So by all means, let him do the job because I need help with it.
so
But
much better.
if it's not any good, it's because he's doing it. Just so you know.
Richard's the same.
Do you actually listen to the full-on episode afterwards?
Oh God, who wants to
Okay,
hear my voice?
then
I'm
you
surprised we
don't
got people
know.
listening to work like right now, bro.
Then you don't know. And the people that actually listen will be like, wow, this sounds awful. And I'll be like, yeah, because Herm edited it and he didn't want to listen to the person that's been doing this for years. He just wants to make his own way.
She should have just stayed doing it.
I
Anyways,
can stay doing it, but I just told you I have a lot on my plate. See what I mean, everybody? See what I mean? He puts these things back on my plate, the things that I have to take care of. He just named off a bunch of things I'm already
I
doing.
bet you
And now he just adds some more things
every
to my plate.
man listening to this episode is like, well, you don't complain about the way he do it, then you do it. I bet you 90%,
I didn't
95.
complain about it. I just said, I'm giving people expectations that it sucks.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it sucks.
I'm saying if it sucks. I don't know if it sucks.
Criticizing.
I also don't listen back
You're
because
pre-criticizing. You could be perfect.
I'm
You are
just giving them
pre-criticizing.
a disclaimer
Pre-criticizing.
that so they don't. So when they say this editing sucks, they know it was you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Also, not one person on this planet knew that you were the one that edited and
We've
did.
mentioned that several times. Yes,
Maybe
we have.
once.
Yes, we have. We've mentioned I do everything. All you do is just show up and talk.
Pretty good at it too. If I do say so myself. Anywho, it's gonna get because you got an appointment right now.
I do.
You gotta go get that nail did.
Yep.
That weird one. Yep. All right. Well, thank you for joining us in today's episode. I would like to thank our sponsors as always, Anchor Financial Solutions Group, and of course,
Beautiful Sunday Marketing Collective.
there you go. God, I always send it to you, and you're
Sorry,
like,
I thought
what?
you were gonna like give all the details for Anchor first, because that's normally what you do.
No, I know, but we did it at the beginning. Remember?
Yeah, you do it again at the end.
People don't get this far. You know it's true. Anyways,
It says all the people listening right now, like, the heck? Thanks for
you're like,
coming.
wait, I got here.
Yeah, I'm here. We're
Hey,
listening
you know
right
what?
now.
Comment on my Instagram if you got to this far. Brother, you don't have to because I know you do, but everybody else, if you get here, comment on the Instagram.
Comment on what?
Just put a comment on the show whenever
on any post.
when we post a little
This episode.
a little clip. I thought we had a clip. No clip. You post it on one of the little clips. As a matter of fact, I'll post this one as a little short post. We got to this part of the show.
If it allows you to have this clip.
That's a good point. I don't know how that
Because
works.
you don't know how to edit.
Nope. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because we got stuff to do. So you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the heck out of here. All right. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Huge thank you to our sponsors for keeping Herm's House going. Your support helps us continue our mission to uplift veterans, families, and our community.
If you want to support the show, it's easy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in sponsoring an episode or partnering with us, reach out anytime at Herm's House Podcast on Instagram or email us at hermshousepodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks for visiting Herm's House. Y'all come back now, you hear?